Thank you. Thank you. You know, when John Doerr asked me to be here tonight, I told him to suck my dick. And now I'm here. This is true. My mom actually should have been on one of the planes that crashed on 9/11. I think. It's fun to do 9/11 jokes in Canada. Way better response. But don't think I'm like a bad person. Don't think I'm a bad guy for saying that joke. You know, I'm a good guy. Like, I would never hit a woman, you know? I would never hit a woman. Even if she had a knife or a stutter. Yeah. That's just not how I do business. You know? In fact, I might be one of the greatest guys of all time. Yeah. Like, I've got a kid in Africa. Yeah. I've got a kid in Africa that I feed, that I clothe, that I school, that I inoculate for 75 cents a day. Which is practically nothing, you know, compared to what it costs to send him there. When I was a kid, my friends and I got arrested for vandalizing a graveyard. $10,000 in damages. But we had a great lawyer who knocked it down to criminal trespassing and necrophilia. I talk a lot about death. I think it's hilarious. My whole family's like that, kind of. In fact, even well before I was born, my great-grandmother threw herself in front of a bus. Police tried to call it a suicide, but the family knew that she was just trying to stop civil rights. Yeah, that's a good one. And people get weird when kids die. Well, that's a fact. Like about a month ago, some kids in my neighborhood are playing hide and go seek, and one of them ended up in an abandoned refrigerator. It's all anybody talked about for weeks. I said, who cares? How many kids you know get to die a winner? Yeah, there's some things I just don't understand. Like, I've never understood the foot fetish. You know what I mean? Like, are you guys together right here? No? Are you guys together right here? All right, don't be such a bitch about it. How long you been together? 5 years. Wow. Does he ever suck on your feet? No? Would you if you had a different girlfriend? It was like, so you're like across the board, no feet. That's what I'm like. You know? Like, I once went on a date with a girl, first date, and we went hiking. Her idea. And while we're hiking, she gets bit by a snake in between two toes. And I had to suck out the poison. So she's dead. My girlfriend now is cool, though. You know, we fight sometimes. Every fight we get into, it's always my fault, you know. I should just keep my mouth shut. But I can't, because I'm so fucking funny. Like a couple nights ago, we went to a party and just got hammered. Drunk out of our minds. The next morning, we wake up in bed together, absolutely hungover, and I know I should just be quiet. But instead, I roll over and I say, listen, baby, don't get mad, but I think your mom tried to have sex with me last night. And she hit the roof. She goes, Anthony, that's impossible. And I said, oh, well, in that case, you should always wear makeup. I think being a comedian is the greatest job in the world. Greatest job in the world once you get to my level. You know? The only thing I don't like is all the travel. You know, I'm always flying somewhere, always stuck in an airport. Even flying here into Monreal a couple days ago. 2.5-hour flight delay. I'm stuck in an airport bar, talking to some random asshole. And I got nowhere to go, so we start drinking. I say, hey man, what do you do? And he says, and I quote, Oh, nothing right now. But I used to be a priest. As in, oh shit. But I got nowhere to go. So we keep talking and we keep drinking. Finally, a couple hours go by. Priest gets up, he says, hey man, I don't want to lie to you. You seem like a cool guy with a loose attitude. So I'm just gonna tell you straight out, I used to be a priest. I got kicked out because I molested a kid. And then he leaves. Right? Now here's the thing. Right? After talking to this guy and getting to know this guy for 2 hours, I have to admit, he was actually a really cool guy. You know, like, if you could forget about, you know, all that Jesus bullshit. Thank you very much, Montreal. You've been fantastic. Thank you very much.